Listen, it all starts with you. You're the common denominator. You want to transform your life, you want to manifest your dreams. You are the point. You are the key, the shift that needs to happen. Okay, we're going to talk about it. Tune in till the end of the video because we're going to cover some things that will really help you step into the highest, most elevated version of you. Okay, welcome to Patty's World. I'm Patty. I'm a transformational coach. We talk everything manifesting, mindset, and really how to create your dream life because you're absolutely worthy. Now, I've been out of touch, probably not posting here on YouTube for the last week and a half. I was out of the country for 3 weeks. I was traveling. If some of you that were keeping up with me through my other social media platforms, we were at the Olympics and having a grand old time. I came back a little sick, so I've been recovering from that, but I wanted to make sure to get back on the saddle and start posting again. And I've been thinking about this because I do read the comments and from the questions that people ask me. And I want to talk about patterns. Oh, real quick, before I get into that, I do have a 4-week intensive coaching group that I'm starting tomorrow. It's not too late to sign up. Info's in my bio. Okay, let's talk about patterns. You're the common denominator. You are the key to transform your life. So if there is something in your life that you keep going through, if you've ever told yourself, this keeps happening to me, and you're living through a pattern in the type of men you date, in the things you experience, in the way people treat you, in the situations at work, in your friend groups, with your family, you have a pattern. And that is all based on a subconscious belief, default programming from somewhere in your childhood. And you've adopted those beliefs. You've made them into an identity. You've pushed that out. And the world, the 3D world, are reflecting that back to you. The world is reflecting that back to you, the people and circumstances, and you will stay on that hamster wheel of the same old, until you break the pattern. You interrupt the pattern. How do you do that? By changing you. First and foremost, it starts with having a big identity shift. That is all self-concept, what you believe and assume about yourself. It's not set in stone. Most people believe that you're doomed or destined to keep repeating the same things that you're experiencing right now. And you're not. You get to shift and change anything. Nothing is absolute except death. You get to change it by saying, no, I no longer choose to operate from this version of me. I get to decide who I am. And I'm going to tell you right now, in this world, make sure my mic is on yet. In this world, you are the utmost authority on you. So stop taking on other people's labels. They're not experts on you. And most of us do. We're waiting for people in our life to validate us and tell us we're okay. Conscious creation is all about stopping that pattern and telling ourselves who we are, deciding, making an energetic decision and saying, no more. I'm stepping into the highest, most elevated version of me, the one who knows her worth and value, the one who loves herself, respects herself, puts herself first, sets boundaries, and releases anybody and anything that is no longer uplifting me, supporting me, wants the best for me, and moving in that direction. And it's an everyday thing. It is a lifestyle change. It is a completely different way of thinking. It starts with our self-conversations, the things we're telling ourselves, believing about ourselves. Your internal dialogue, your self-talk has to change. The things you're saying, and whatever negative beliefs you have going on in your mind, you flip them and say, okay, what am I believing? What am I believing is true? And is it? And can I believe differently? And then without evidence of it in your 3D, in the external world, you start claiming a new reality. And when you create from faith and belief and trust that everything is always working out for you, the world of the 5 senses, the 3D world, will reflect it back to you. The echo. You send out that energetic vibration and the echo will show it and mirror it back to you. That is how it works. So if you're going through a pattern, you're not stuck. Let me tell you, you are not stuck. You can shift and change anything and you are able to transform your life. Just try it. You have nothing to lose. Stop looking for people and things outside of you to tell you that you're worthy and valuable and that you're okay. You get to decide who you are. And you get to say you're an amazing person, that you are worthy, that you're valuable. You get to decide that. And when you raise your standards, people will show up differently. They'll disappear from your life because you will no longer resonate with them at that more lower self-concept level because you're stepping and operating from a new version of you. People will show up differently. You will attract a new crowd, new circumstances, and they'll either show up differently or fizzle out of your life. And that's okay because better is always showing up in your life. Better comes along, better is always coming. Always, always, always. You have to believe that. You have to affirm that. You have to operate from those beliefs. That is transformation. You get to transform your life. I'm just your guide, but you're the powerful one. You have to believe in your power and step into your power. Because if you're operating from a victimhood mindset, then you will just attract more circumstances and people that will put you in that victim place, that victim role that you keep on identifying with. Instead, you step into the powerful mindset that you get to decide what is true and real in your life. And you get to decide who shows up and what you give your energy and attention to. You can release that pattern and say, never again. I'm never going through this again. I'm deciding differently. What do I need to change? And then you change from within. You create from within. And when you step into that new self-image, that new identity, that new persona, you elevate your self-concept, the external world will conform to make it reality, but you have to believe it and have certainty in it and operate. And the more you do this, the easier it becomes, I promise you. It's like a muscle you strengthen. It's like going to the gym, but for your thoughts. And you do get to control your thoughts. Don't let your thoughts control you. You get to control them. You get to say what is true and real for you. And you can change and shift anything. And when you hear this, that circumstances don't matter, I'm telling you, circumstances don't matter. You can shift and change anything by changing yourself. Believe in yourself, trust yourself, love yourself, know your worth and value. Every day operate from that, work on that. It will transform your entire life. Okay, so go in my bio, information on that 4-week coaching program and other things I offer. I'll have other opportunities as well. I'm looking at doing one on a Sunday because some people can't attend during the weekday, but that's coming on later on. In the meantime, thank you for joining me. Make sure you're following me on all my social media platforms, and I'll see you on the next one.